What's up, everybody? This is Mama Life. Welcome back to another episode. Okay, so today we are going to talk about therapy. I know some of y'all thinking, oh my God, therapy. Like, what is she thinking? Is she crazy? Like, what is she trying to say? So, I want you guys to know that it's okay to talk. It's okay to not be okay, especially for us mothers, because I feel that the biggest stigma on motherhood is that we have to be strong and we can't show our emotions and we have to be able to do everything and can't complain about nothing. But I want you to know that it's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay if you want to leave stuff for later. It's okay if you just want to vent. So, yes, I'm talking about therapy because I've been in therapy for, I can't remember how long I've been in therapy, but it seemed like forever. It seemed like forever. So, let's talk about it. Let's unpack, y'all. Let's unpack. So I decided that I wanted to do therapy, not because, well, yes, because I needed help, because I needed somebody to talk to, because I needed somebody to vent, because I needed somebody to put my life in order, if you know what I mean. I started my journey as a stay-at-home mom after my second one, actually after my third one was born. I started my journey as a stay-at-home mom. At first, I thought it was gonna be easy, piece of cake. But the pandemic came. It was 2020. The pandemic came. So I was home with all three kids, stressed out. I didn't get therapy then because I was like, I don't want people to think that, I can't handle it. Like, I want them to know that I got it. I could handle three kids. I could cook. I could do everything. I could do it all without complaining, without crying, without breaking down. But the truth is, like, I was breaking down. I was in my own way. I was getting angry. I was getting frustrated. And I think I got therapy like a year or two later, which it happens. Like, I feel like some of us are afraid to go there. Some of us are afraid of the T word. The T word, y'all, therapy. Some of us are afraid of the T word because we're afraid of what people might think. We're afraid to be judged, especially moms. Like, we're afraid that other moms are going to look at us different. Like, oh, wow, she's going to therapy. Like, she can't handle her household. Like, what is she doing? So we're afraid of judgment because I feel like we have to walk on eggshells because other moms are judging us. Other moms are looking at us. Other moms are watching us raise our kids and they're looking at us and they're like judging the mess up, judging the screw ups. They're just judging us day by day. And I think that's why for moms, it's so hard for us to ask for help. It's so hard for us to be like, I need help. I can't do this. I can't do this on my own. I need help. You need to help me. I just want y'all to know that just say it. Just say I need help. Just ask for help and y'all shall receive it. There's a lot of, good platforms for moms. There's like Facebook groups, which I haven't gotten into it because it's hard making mom friends. Like, let's start with that. Let's start with that because the thing about me going to therapy was that I needed somebody to vent to. I needed somebody to talk to. I needed somebody to be like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to want to organize your life. It's okay to do your own thing. It's okay to go out to the movies by yourself. It's okay to like take time for yourself. It's gonna be okay. Nobody's gonna judge you. It's okay to leave the house messy for one day. It's not going to explode. I just needed that. And I know some people are thinking you could have made mom friends because my kids are, they're They're of school age. There's 4, 5, and 9. I could make mom friends, but it's like it's so hard. It's so hard for me to like let somebody in, especially another mom, because I'm like afraid of how they're gonna look at me. I'm like afraid how they're gonna judge me. So it's so hard to make mom friends. Even though some people were like, "Oh my God, so easy. You just could, schedule play dates." My whole personality is low key because I don't make a lot of friends, but I socialize with a lot of people. If you know what I mean. I don't make a lot of friends, but I can socialize with a lot of people. I have to know you in order for me to tell you things. So with me entering therapy, I how did I get into therapy? First of all, so I had a big breakdown with me just crying. I was frustrated, and it was like at that point I was like, okay, I need help. Like this can't be me all the time because first of all, the kids, I don't want that around the kids. Like I want to make sure my life is organized, is straight. I want to make sure that I have that carved time for myself. I want to make sure that I'm able to ask for help when help is being offered to me. Because sometimes when I'm doing something and my husband see me overwhelmed, he's like, "Can I help you? Like, can I help you do this? Can I help you do that?" But you know how we moms get. You know how we moms get. Like it's us. Like we have to do everything perfectly. It's a certain way to do things, and if you're not going to do it the way I'm doing it, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. And we need to stop doing that, moms. We need to accept that help because that's going to relieve us. All that our partners want is to help us. And we're like pushing the help away because we have this control, this mentality that, okay, it has to be done a certain way or it's not going to be done right. And I had a problem with him helping me do laundry or him helping me like put the dishes in the dishwasher. So the laundry thing, like he would fold it all crazy. I'm like, oh, that's not the way we fold. Then I would fold it over, but I had to stop that. I had to be like, okay, he's helping, it's good, let me just let him do him and just put the clothes away as is, so he won't think that next time he don't really need to help me because I'm gonna do it anyways. And with the dishes, guys just throw dishes in the dishwasher. Me, I like to rinse my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. So that was kind of hard to let go. So being in therapy, I realized that I have this control thing about me. You see, you realize a lot of things when you're in therapy. It's a lot of things, but the first thing about therapy is to be vulnerable. It's to be vulnerable. It's to want to talk. Okay, this is a big thing for me because I'm not vulnerable. Like, I don't tell everybody everything, and I am not able to receive and do whatever. So it was very hard for me. It took me a while to like accept the help the therapist was offering me because I was like, is what she telling me true? Am I really this way? You have to kind of listen and receive what she's telling you and then think about it. That was my biggest issue in therapy. Like, I didn't want to be vulnerable. I didn't want to, tell her what was going on. And I had to really step up to that because in order for her to help me, I have to let her know what my issue is. I have to let her know what the problem is. The biggest thing was with me was that I was overwhelmed. Like I was seriously overwhelmed. I felt like everything was like caving in on me. I felt that I had nobody to talk to, even though I have like, you know how when you have like you still have people around. I have family around. I have people that I could call. I have people that, his cousins live, not too far from us, and they could like, I could call them if I need anything. It's just that I don't want to call anybody. It's that's just not me. And I always expect people to like pick up their phones and be like, "How are you? I know you're stay at home now. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you overwhelmed? Like what's going on?" But I know that picking up the phone is like a two-way streak, and that's why I had to work with my therapist on. I had to realize that I need some time for myself. Had to realize that sometimes it's okay to go to my room, close the door, breathe, read a book. It's okay to like go out by myself. It's okay to like go to lunch or go have a drink by myself. Just be with myself for a minute. Just breathe without the kids. It's okay to like leave things undone. That was like my number one issue, leaving things undone. For moms that, that have little kids, we know that we have to be on point, trying to clean the house, trying to make it all neat. But the truth is, the house is never clean. Like it's never clean. Every time you mess it up, every time you clean it, they mess up. The house is never ever clean. So that's why I had to work on it in therapy. The therapist was like, you don't need to clean like every single day. Like you don't need to do laundry like every single day. You could leave stuff undone and it will be there the next day. That was my biggest issue. I had to realize that if you leave something, it's still there. You you have to go and enjoy yourself. You have to go and enjoy your life. And in therapy, I also learned what I love to do. I also learned the things that I like. I realized that, I had to let my walls down. I had to let the therapy in. I had to let the therapist in. Okay. I had to talk to the therapist about everything that I was feeling from day to day. Like, I have therapy like every 2 weeks. And every one of those 2 weeks, she asked me how am I doing, what I did, because she encourages me to go out to the movies. She encourages me to like take time for myself. She encourages me to like go to the library and just read a book. That's when I discovered that I love books, y'all. That's when I discovered that I like murder mysteries. If it wasn't for me going to therapy, I would have never discovered that, I love just sitting down and reading a good book. When I'm not watching TV, that's what I usually do. So, yes, that's what I have been up to. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. What does it mean to let your walls down in therapy? And what does it mean to talk to somebody about your problems? Moms, for real. Everybody, every single parent, like new moms, especially. I know it's hard when you're a new mom, when you're like waking up sleepless nights with a crying baby, don't have anybody to talk to because everybody that has been telling you that you should have a baby is nowhere to be seen. Y'all ever experience that? Everybody that's been telling you, "Oh my God, you should have a baby." Like, "Oh my God, when are you gonna have another baby?" And now I'm with two kids, one kid crying and the other kid, running around. And where y'all at? Y'all told me I should have another baby, but y'all not here trying to help me with the other baby that y'all suggested that I should have. So everybody that's been telling you, "Oh, you should have another kid. When are you gonna have another kid?" They're nowhere to be found, and you're going crazy with the kids running around, messing up stuff, jumping up couches, crying your ears off. So it's like sometimes you just need that outlet. You just need somebody to talk to. No, therapy is not a bad thing. Even though people make it seem like it's so bad, it is not. I think that therapy is a way for you to like get your life in balance, because I feel like with motherhood you kind of lose a part of yourself when you become a mother, because I think that before we became mothers we knew who we were. We knew who we were. Then after we had that baby, it's all about that baby. It's all about that baby. Then for us that are wives, to wives and mothers, It's like we have to take care of our husbands, we have to take care of the kids, and then we're like the last one to be taken care of. But we should be the important. We should be important. We should be the most important part. So, yes. So therapy has really been good to me. Like I wanted at some point I wanted to like quit therapy because I was like, okay, I feel that, I've been held. I feel that I'm good. I feel that I've taken some time for myself. But it's like I can't quit it because I still need that support system. I still need somebody to talk to. I still need somebody to get me back in that balance that is motherhood. Okay, because it's a balance. Sometimes it's like up, sometimes it's down, sometimes you feel stressed, sometimes you feel overwhelmed, and you just need somebody to talk to. And it is so true. It's so true when people say you need a support system, you need people to talk to, especially new moms. Like, you know how lonely it is to be a new mom and, to just stay home with a baby and a baby's crying and you're trying to calm the baby down and it's like driving you crazy. I used to be that. Like with my first child, my hubby took a couple weeks of maternity leave. And then when he left and went to work, baby, it was a lot. It was a lot. Crying baby. I had to try to clean the house up. I had to try to cook while the baby just wanted me. Like the baby just wanted my attention. So I had to stop what I'm doing, get the baby attention, then go back to cooking. I had to have the baby in the kitchen, I had to have the baby in the bathroom. Sometimes I would miss sometimes I would not take a shower. Like seriously, new mom, sometimes I would not take a shower. So right now, I feel like me being in therapy, me laying my walls down, me being vulnerable, and just talking about my problems, it's growth. It's growth, y'all. It's growth because back in the day, me, back then, I would not have, if somebody told me that I would have been in therapy, I would probably laugh. I'll probably be like, me, therapy? I do not need nobody to talk to. But the truth is, you do. And some people think that if you're in therapy, you're like crazy, you're like insane. No, that's not true. You just need somebody to put your life together. You just need somebody to put your life in balance. You just need somebody to talk to vent to. And it's okay, moms. It's okay. Sometimes it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. I know with us being moms, like we have to pretend like everything is okay. We have to pretend that, everything around us is cool. Like we're smiling when we should be crying. We have to pretend that, we got it all together. But the truth is, nobody has it all together. Nobody is perfect, No mom, no parents are ever perfect because the hard truth is we're all trying to make it. We're all learning as we go, especially this parenting thing. Like it doesn't come with instructions. Truth is you have to learn as you go. That's what I did with all three of my kids. I'm still learning as I go. I'm still learning from the, forgetting diaper bags to just like during school forgetting to pack a couple of things. It's like you're still learning as you go. So yes, that is why I'm in therapy. That is why I'm going to stay in therapy. And that is why I encourage other moms to like go to therapy. Like it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Or if you can't, if you can't afford a therapist, try to talk to somebody. Try to have a support system. Phone doesn't have a phone works two ways. Call and tell people how you feel. Tell them that you need somebody to talk to. It's okay to ask for help. And the biggest thing for me when I first started therapy was that I felt that there was nothing wrong with me. When there really was, because I just had a breakdown. I felt that there was nothing wrong with me. just know that nobody's perfect, especially us moms. So yes, baby, I just let my walls down with therapy. That's what I did. All right, moms, mama out. And that was the episode.